running an enterprise organization where quality is of most important. But before I say something, I recite our own Sanskrit shloka. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Guru Devo. Tasmai Shri Gurudev Namah. So, Guru means what? Guru means the darkness of ignorance, and Ru, one who removes it. And here I see so many Gurus here. I, being a neurosurgeon, I had pride in that I am operating on the brain of the most evolved species on this earth. Nothing can be more adventurous, more satisfying than taking element of the brain element out of the body, and removing the tumors out of the body, and correcting the anomalies of the brain and spine. And this ego went into me. And then I realized that I am doing only the physical thing out of it. There is something more about brain and what makes us human. Why we rule this whole planet is because of our mind. And who is actually taking care of this mind? Who is actually taking care of our mind is our gurus, our teachers in our school. And this is where the responsibility of the teachers, to all principals, who are all teachers, is great. There are three things related to human resources that one, as a government or as a society, we have to take care. Is the health of the whole humanity, the education of the humanity, and of course the mystical part is the religion. Unfortunately, we are living in this country which is democracy at its best, but we are going towards everything what is the modern day, modern science. The Western culture has impounded on us through the Machiavellian way of education, where we are still slaves after more than 300 years of British Raj, that we are not introspecting for ourselves. As Madam said, reflection, self-assessment, and that is the core of value of our life, and this is what we should do. And this is where we should inculcate our own culture, our own way of life. There is a lot of science in the olden ways and beliefs that we had, where Guru Shishya Pranali was the best and the best way of imparting education. So educating the next generation, this present generation, the younger mind, is the responsibility of all of us. And I'm so happy that quality assessment tools, which was a parameter which has come down in our health education, where I do every day treat human beings, and there cannot be error. So how to reduce the error? That is where the quality assessment comes. And as I'm running one of the multi-speciality hospital, having 150 beds, with 500 people, staff, from housekeeping to the senior consultants working to take care of the patients, we cannot afford mistakes. And this is where the quality parameters come, where accreditation system in healthcare delivery is called NABH accreditation system. In 2012, 11 years back, when I started a hospital, I came across that even a small mistake by the nurse, the medication errors which we call, accounts for a lot of problem for our patients. And I, as the head of the organization, am responsible for everything that the staff does. And because of this fear, I came out that yes, we have to inculcate our quality parameters and get this accreditation done. There was no compulsion for us to do, but it is for self-improvement and to increase the safety. As we are practicing evidence-based medicine, in healthcare. Same thing now I understand. This is my first attendance to an education conclave. I am not from this part, but to tell you, I am happy that I attended this conclave, and I got to know yesterday. Rakesh and Madam had come to invite me. I said, who am I to be here? But now I really understand that yes, the quality is very important in education, which is we are building the next generation. So this, not going into the semantics of it, yes, but so all my request to all of you, because you are leaders in education, is that please design original content. Don't get bogged down by what the Western literature and Western way of education tells us. Please utilize your own culture, your own thought process, better it for our own society, because what we are seeing in medicine, that we are imbibing the old modern way of medicine, but we are neglecting our own ways of healthcare, the wellness, and we are finding that we are not having the best of the outcomes. So this is where a holistic way of medicine is now being taken its root. The Government of India, the Health Department, Health Ministry is now wanting to change the whole healthcare medicine, medical education by incorporating all kinds of pathies, our indigenous pathies, the Ayurveda, the homeopathy, the Unani medicine, in the modern medicine. So it is my request that you are the leaders in education, that please modify the NEP, please include the all kinds of educational system, what we call back to roots, integrate our own learning of our own culture into the modern techniques. Yes, this evidence-based education, that what I understand today with the reports and all what we are doing, it is a good quality parameter to democratize the quality education all over the in the society, into the hinterlands, in the smaller places. Yes, SOP-based, everything is good to avoid mistakes, but let us not forget the whole holistic approach, and please design original content from our own scriptures, so that we impart our own way of education to our own young generation. And thank you for your attention.